Good morning, Summer Splash!
Today, the LITs are having a screening process. They're doing a sort of team building exercise where they pair up and they set up tables. And setting up tables is a core principle that they always do from day to day. And that's pretty much what they're doing today.
Summer Splash is a vacation Bible school that takes place over the summer where they could learn about the gospel and they also learn more about just the church community.
My name is Johnny. I'm the director of the Summer Splash program.
Hi everyone, my name is Steven. I have been attending this program since 2005.
My name is Steven Chen. I'm the LIT director for this year's Summer Splash.
My name is Luke, and I'll be the assistant director for the LIT program. So with the clipboards, we're just marking like different criteria to try to look for in the LITs, how they're doing, like their behavior, like how they react to these challenges, their ability to follow instructions, and their overall performance.
I'll be taking you guys through the tour. Welcome. This is First Evangelical Free Church. And right through here is our gym. So throughout the week, we have basketball events, volleyball, tennis, and so the kids love the gym. So it does get really hot in the summer, so they just gotta get enough water. This is our youth room, where all the youth hang out. So right through here is our sanctuary. This is where all our big events happen. This is where the kids and all the volunteers assemble in the mornings. They'll do some stories, games, some worship, and then the kids will split off into classrooms and do their own thing throughout the day. Hello. So this is our Chinese sanctuary, and so this is where Chinese congregation meets on Sundays. Throughout the Summer Splash program, it'll be split into a big divider. We'll split the room up, and then they'll host two classrooms, one older and younger grade. So our library is still under renovation. This will be ready by next week for the upcoming Summer Splash program, which will be starting in 2 weeks. And that's essentially the tour.
Growing up in the program, they keep reminding you of who God is, how God provides for your needs. Growing up, I didn't really understand what that meant. So all I did was just come to church, and it was really for the community until I was around 11th grade in high school. I encountered some issues in my life. My dad started gambling, and he developed a gambling addiction. And it was really hard for me during that time. I always thought that, hey look, if my family is struggling, I should try to stop my dad from gambling, or try to provide for them somehow. In my mind, I was like, oh, I'll just come up with different ideas to combat this issue and fix it. But after going through like just random things, like taking my dad's credit card, trying to like talk to him through the issue, we got into a lot of different fights, and I even broke a lot of things in my house just to stop him from gambling. But in the end of the day, all these fixes were kind of temporary. One night I just thought, well, I've exhausted all my options, and I've been coming to church for such a long time. So why don't I try to rely on God? I think that's when my life really changed. Actually surrendering all the troubles in my life to God. It actually caused my dad to stop gambling.
During my last year here, one of the missions team, her name is Grace, she shared the gospel with me, and that really touched my heart because she was sharing, God loves me unconditionally, and I wanted that type of love. So I decided to accept Jesus into my life.
And it wasn't until I think my senior year, 2017, where I decided to give my life to Christ, because I saw the work that he was doing, not only just in the community, but also within my family. My family has also been through a lot of struggles. My mother is divorced and remarried. Looking back, yeah, I'd definitely say like high school was the area of impact that Christ really like led me here to these kids, and to really like find my way to him.
I work full-time currently as a police officer. So what I normally do during the summertime is I would come to Summer Splash to help out, And then by the time it's around 2:30, I will go to work. And from Summer Splash, with all the different missions team that comes to help, each group gave me and continued to feed me spiritually, and that made me want to serve more and more.
After a couple of years, it was just getting used to the routine of coming. It was a struggle at home, so it felt like this place was easier to just be myself. The community here and the friends here were definitely a big part of why I kept coming back.
I think it's mostly because I really believed in Summer Splash. Yeah, just growing up in it and seeing how other people also grow in the program and seeing myself grow in the program.
So I guess one of my fun memories of being in Summer Splash is water games. And I remember back then, it would be like maybe 20, 30 of us just walking to the park and just having a blast. And it was really fun to the point where how it went by so quick that I didn't even realize that time passed by.
Probably when I was in LIT, I think that was probably when it was the most fun, especially since people really believed in me, even when I guess I didn't really believe in myself. They selected me as a leader, and I think that was something that really helped me grow as a person.
There's a picture on my Facebook wall where it's a young, I think middle school me with a half a watermelon that's cleared out and then on my head. Yeah, that's a memory that it's hard to forget.